Hey people, Jacob here at Sutherland Chevrolet in Nicholasville, Kentucky, and on this beautiful day I'm here to show you our 2019 Challenger. I'm going to walk around the outside here and kind of show you anything that I notice. First off, I want to mention on the test drive, everything went fine, everything ran well, everything drove well. I didn't notice any weirdness in the transmission or any kind of performance quirks or anything like that. It seems like a very nice car, but I do want to go around the outside here and just, point out anything that I notice, when people are looking at vehicles from out of state. I like to point out anything weird. It definitely needs another bath. Not seeing any scratches or anything back here. There's maybe, and I'll try to fight that off. You see that spot right there? I don't know if that's something that's rubbed up against it or maybe something hot was on the clear coat there. See that? It's showing up in my camera. I wanted to make sure it was showing up. So put that spot right there. That's really the only thing I'm noticing back here. You've got, and who knows, maybe this is from waxing. Yeah, a lot of that though just isn't scratches or anything, it's just wax. Right here, you got a little spider web there. You got a little bit of paint off the door right there, Probably opened it into another door or something, but a very small little spot there, no big deal. Things look good here. Meant to mention that wheel looks good back there. I don't notice any scuffs or any weirdness with the tire back there. Everything looks good up here. Let's see if I can see anything on this side of the vehicle. It's looking pretty good, man. Up here, you're gonna have little, see, that's just bugs. My big body out of the way, the big shadow. You got you're gonna have a couple little, see, that's another fly. You have a couple little paint nicks, like right here. It's gonna happen on a vehicle like this. You got a couple little ones up here. So all in all, it looks pretty good. See, this is just a lot of bug guts, and that's a little scratch right there. So a lot of this is bug guts, and a lot of that should come off. But that is a little spot where some rock has hit it and chipped it pretty good. You got a spot right here on the nose there where it's chipped off the paint in a little spot. Just a lot of bugs, which is normal, that happens, and we can probably get a lot of that off. But there's also little rock chips like that. That's not gonna come off either there. And let's see about this. Is that bug or is that chips? See, I think that's rock chips too. Trying to get a feel for some of this stuff, but see, there's a lot of stuff where it's just like little pieces of bug guts and things like that. Passenger side front wheel and tire looks good. Let's see down here, you got a little spot right there where some paint's been taken. Little spot, nope, that's just dirt. Rest of that looks good. So is the vehicle perfect? Is it like a brand new one that's rolling off the assembly line? Probably not, but is it in a really great shape for a 2019? I would say absolutely. Back here, same thing. Wheel looks good, tire looks good. Back here, let's say, you've got a little bit of road rash right there from something. And a little spot right back here where something's rubbed up against it. That's just dirt. I don't know if that shows up in the camera well, sorry. It'd help if I was pointing the camera at it to begin with. Yeah, that spot here, little bit right there too. Something's rubbed up against it. Again, kind of minor things, but I don't want to hide anything, especially if someone's coming from a little ways away to see this thing. But other than that, man, the roof looks good. Didn't notice any weirdness there. Rear end looks really good. Generally, there's some scrapes and stuff back here from backing it up under a bush or something, but it looks pretty dang good. I'm happy. The interior is also in very, very good shape. I didn't notice anything weird here. I'm going to go to a wider lens and kind of show you. There's a little spot in the door right here. Just a little, needs to be probably sprayed with something and wiped down, and that'll probably take care of that. Seats look good. Headliner looks like nobody's really ever touched it. So that's awesome. But Interior looks really good, man. I was playing around with it, and I took it for about a 20-minute drive and got it up to speed and played with sport mode and regular driving mode, turned the traction control off, all that fun stuff. But it seems like a very nice vehicle. I'll show you the backup camera real quick too. It's got a backup camera, and the lines, you know, the little prediction lines there turn with the steering wheel, which is a really nice feature, especially for someone like me that can't park very well. I'm gonna turn the air down a bit because I'm sure that's getting picked up on the camera pretty good. AC blows super cold. Just for, you know, playing with it, I'll turn on the heat here, and and we'll check that out too. Here, let me put me back in park. There we go. So you know, one thing that I always say about these is I'm 6'4", you know, and I'm about 320. So I'm a big guy, you know. I don't fit in a lot of vehicles very comfortably, but they do a really good job in these Challengers and the Chargers, making it comfortable for the driver and passenger. Now the rear seats I can't really speak on, but I mean, here I'm 6'4", you know. Look at all that space there. I mean, that is a ton of room in a vehicle. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. So, but I mean, I have to move the seat up, and I don't usually have to do that in many vehicles, but I have to move the seat up to actually drive comfortably. But the heat is on, and it's kicking, so it's working good. So I'm going to turn that down before I melt. But yeah, man, it seems like a very nice ride. Get it back down to 68 here where it's comfortable for me. Okay, so I'm going to hop out here, go around it again on the outside. But again, this is our 2019 Challenger. My name is Jacob. I'm at Sutherland Chevrolet here in Nicholasville, Kentucky. If there's anything I can do, please give me a call. You can reach me on my cell phone at 859-492-1137. Again, that phone number is 859-492-1137. Thank you very much, and have a fantastic day.